Hey guys, Anthony here with Geek Domination, and I've got an exciting first reaction review for you today. It's a little something that a lot of us geeks have been waiting for a while, especially if you like Star Wars. It's about a book called Star Wars Aftermath. So this book takes place right-ish after the Battle of Endor. Wow, it's a little difficult to say. So, what this is all about is it's supposed to tell you about the world and everything going on in the galaxy. You know, like all of the story going on in the universe after the battle that takes place at the end of Return of the Jedi. And for us Star Wars geeks, that was the culminating battle. You know, we end that entire story arc with just like that crazy battle. Palpatine's dead, Vader's dead, Luke's, off enjoying a party with the Ewoks where, apparently they've probably been eating stormtroopers. Who knows? But the reality of the situation is that while we were so excited for Aftermath, I think that my honest feelings of the book might be marred by that excitement, because Aftermath was a little underwhelming, I gotta say. There's a lot of things that in this book don't mesh very well, and I think that has to do with the fact that everything that he's talking about in the world that represents here, they don't fully form because it's a little disjointed because of the way that he tells the story, because a lot of what is going on in this, that aren't taking place, I should say, on the main world that they're talking about and where most of the events take place, which is a outer rim world called Akiva. But what you want is everything going on in the galaxy. You don't just want Akiva. You want more. You want more. And while the book does that to a degree, it's only in bite-sized interlude sections between some chapters. And it's like, I really want more of these, but there's just not enough of them. There's not enough of them, and they only last about like maybe 2 or 3 pages at most, which is like ultimately like 10 or 15 paragraphs sometimes of what's going on. And while those are cool, again, it just makes the overall story disjointed. And there's a lot of things in here that kind of remind you of cheesy writing and sayings from like the first prequel trilogy. I hate to say it, but there's a lot of like silly dialogue in here that just didn't gel with me too well. Aftermath is something that I think you could wait on. If you're not a huge diehard Star Wars fan, you can skip this book right now, especially if you're only going into it with the idea of learning more about the world and the galaxy, because that's the main selling point of Aftermath, and it doesn't give you enough of it. A lot of what it talks about, you kind of already surmise from the trailers and things that everyone's saying on the internet. You didn't need this book to know that. So, bottom line, wait for Aftermath. Maybe it's a little bit cheaper, or read a quick synopsis. Hell, wait for my in-depth review that I'm going to be doing shortly on this book, because I really do want to talk about it. I want to tell you what important facts there are from the book, especially if you're one of those people that are like, well, maybe I shouldn't get into Aftermath now. I'll go ahead and give you the spoiler treatment on it, what to know, what really mattered, what didn't work, what did, because there are some good things here in the book. It's not a total shit show. It's not like Dawn of the Jedi, which, God, that book sucked. So it's not that bad, don't worry. At any rate, stay tuned for more, and we'll have more for you shortly. Thanks again, guys, for watching.